What's good, y'all? Welcome to the Delamo Manny Show, where we have conversations with up and coming creatives in the LA area. Um, I don't even know if I should say up and coming. I feel like you've arrived, bro. We got a businessman, a future R&B legend, a future Love Island
Hey.
contestant, a former professional athlete. My boy Xian Bell, man. Welcome to the show. Appreciate you, man.
Yes, sir, Brody. Thank you for having me, man. Thank you for having me.
Yes, sir. You had something drop recently,
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
right?
yeah, yeah.
If you expand on that a little bit?
Yeah, so right now I'm doing a bunch of singles, and I'm really excited about it because it's my first year, and I had no idea I took that long, but it's my first year dropping like songs and music in like 2 years.
Really?
So yeah, times be flying by, at least for me, when you creating. But yeah, we dropping a bunch of singles right now, and I got an album that's dropping any day right now, just as soon as I upload the motherfucker. But
I feel
but the
that.
album's done, and so yeah, I'm really excited about that. So
That's what's up. And what was the reason for the 2 year hiatus? Just time snuck up on you, or
being
life?
honest, bro, and what a lot of people who follow me don't know, I had a crazy injury, like a really crazy fucking injury,
What happened?
bro. And the most it's funny now because I survived the shit,
Yeah.
but I work out all the time.
Yeah.
So I'm working out at this gym, and I'm a big dude, like you too. You nigga, you taller than me, but
Yeah.
we're big men. So the shit is on like the highest amount of weight. I'm at the gym working out, and the cable on the machine snaps on some Final Destination shit,
Damn.
and the whole machine broke, and it fell on my fucking head, dog, and I passed out.
Wait, yo!
Yeah.
Where's your check at? Please
Oh
tell
no,
me you got it.
yo, yeah,
All right,
yeah, no.
All right, bro. I'm not gonna ask you to name the gym because you probably got a lawsuit pending right now. But
Hey,
what,
ain't no bending. They had to pay you, boy.
bro? First
Yeah,
of all,
bro, that shit legit
that's crazy as fuck,
almost
bro.
killed me, bro. Like
Yeah.
the shit snapped, it hit on my head. I passed out, and then I like woke up and I tried to be Mr. Tough Man, like shake it off. As soon as I stood up, I passed out again. Had to go to the hospital and everything. I have like a crazy brain injury from it, and
What the
I can no longer see out of my right eye.
bro,
I swear, bro.
bro, what? I mean, that's great. I have no idea how I missed that, bro. Like, I follow you on the gram. I didn't see none of that, bro.
I don't share it that much. Like
Yeah,
only
I
my
felt-
close homies know. Like
Damn, that's messed
I
up.
posted like as a joke when I was in the hospital because I thought this shit was funny. Like you feel me? I got hurt at the gym, nigga,
That's
work out all the time. I
crazy
thought it
as
was
hell,
funny,
bro.
but I had a really crazy injury. Like I couldn't see. My eyes still like burns and everything from. Like I had to like come back from that for sure.
That's crazy. And would you say? I imagine it is, but is that like the craziest injury you ever had? I know you played football before, like back in the day, but like, was
Yeah.
that the craziest shit?
I played everything.
Yeah.
That has to be the craziest injury just because of how it happened.
Yeah.
The second crazy injury, I broke my pelvis once. Like it snapped in half.
When was this?
This was in high school. I was running track.
Wait, you broke running track? Not football, not hooping?
Football, not basketball. Nah, I was running. Well, I think it was, being honest, I think it was a looming injury from basketball.
Got you.
Like I dove on the floor and my pelvis had like a little fracture in it.
Yeah.
But I tried to thug it out, ran track, and I'm running 4x1, hitting the leg, and that shit just like snapped and popped. Like that shit was crazy.
Bro.
I was in a wheelchair for weeks, but this gym shit, that was some of the worst shit I ever experienced in my life, dog.
Damn, bro. I'm glad. Well, I mean, you look good. I'm glad you're getting better. Hopefully, you healing well. Cause TBI or brain injury, that shit is no joke, bro.
Yeah, that shit's super. TBIs is crazy because,
Yeah.
like you said, it could be long, lingering effects. But yeah,
Yeah.
I'm back. I wasn't gonna let that shit hold me down. So
Yeah, I feel
your
that
boy back.
for sure, man. That's crazy as fuck, bro.
It is what it is, though.
Why? I mean, I feel like this is a good spot to, I guess, kind of name drop. You played for P. Miller Ballers, right?
Yeah.
Back in the day.
Yeah, I did play for P. Miller, and I played for the Snoops Youth Football League too.
Oh wow, dang, yeah.
Yeah. So that's what I always have the highest and like utmost like respect for those two individuals as a person,
Yeah.
as people. I'm sorry,
Yeah.
because a lot of people don't know exactly what they did to youth and people. You feel me? Like me from the fucking hood. Like you feel me?
Yeah.
Like the hood of the hood, the hoodest of the hoodest. So yeah, no, I played for Master P when I was a super young kid, and yeah, I seen P do all types of shit for not only myself, did shit for people like DeMar, Brandon Jennings, and just
Mhm.
gave people like us from the inner city extreme opportunities, bro.
Yeah.
And shit, I can go on for days about the type of shit that P did for me as a little ass kid. Nigga probably don't even remember. He
Right.
probably don't even remember what he did for me,
Right.
but yeah.
That's love, because I feel like you kind of combine two worlds that a lot of people like mess with, like
Yeah.
being like a great athlete and also a musician. Those are the kind of like, I want to say like the hood dreams, but like those are like the main, like, for anybody, bro, to be a professional athlete
Yeah.
or musician or actor, whatever the case may be. And it's funny that two musicians, right, Snoop and Master P, allowed you to have that athletic outlet. What would you say that gave you? Would you say it was like a sense of confidence or just seeing people like make it out? Like, how did that inform kind of how you moved?
What it gave to
Yeah.
me as a very young kid was a tangible dream. Like,
Right.
you feel me? Like, this is not just make believe no more. This is not just folklore, folk tale. Like, this is not just an extreme dream. These are people that are right in front of me that I have seen come from where I come from and become extremely successful.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So what that allowed me to see as a 9, 10, 11-year-old kid was that shit, I could do this shit.
Right.
You feel me?
Right.
Like, when I'm training with P and him and his brothers and shit is all in the gym, like, you feel me? The niggas working out with like Silk the Shocker and shit, you feel me? And they're like doing shooting drills because P made it to the professional level.
Right.
So he's doing shooting drills and saying like, this is how I got here and this is how I got here and this, and he's also showing me trainers and trainers are telling me this is what you should do, this is what you should do. It allows me as a young kid to be like, oh, I could do this shit.
Yeah.
You feel me? So,
Yeah.
and that really helped me with my learning curve because under him, pause, from like the ages I was under him, it allowed me to be like way better than other people who didn't necessarily have that tutelage. You feel me? So after I get done working out and training with them, I go back training my homies. I'm the best nigga there.
Yeah.
Type shit. So yeah, in a short answer, it really just made me realize, oh, this shit is real. Like, I could go to college for free. Like, this shit is real. Like,
Yeah.
you feel me? And even as a youngin', in the back of my head, I always had that music bug. You feel me? I was gonna be like, "Hey, yo, P, I rap." You feel me? But like it was
sliding
dope.
demo
Yeah,
tapes
right.
and shit.
Like, hey, I be dunking and shit, but like, listen. Yeah, but nah, it was just dope to see and just be around at a young age for sure.
That's comedy, bro. I feel like, yeah, to your point, like, kind of demystifying it, bro. At least for me, with the comedy shit, like, seeing other people do it and just being like, okay, yeah, that's attainable. Like, I could do that. Like, I could see myself in a certain position. Or, like you said as well, with, like, the tutelage or whatever, the mentorship, it really gives you a roadmap. Because I feel like that's what stopped a lot of people, like, the uncertainty or not kind of knowing the next move always. At least for me, that's definitely a roadblock. How would you say those learning lessons from athletics transferred over to the music, or like when did the music come in, or has that always been there?
So, twofold to answer that. I've always done music, like even as a little ass kid, like singing in the church type shit. I feel like every good R&B artist, they had to go through that rites of passage as far as being a church singer. So I've always done it. What sports really taught me, and as far as translating into music, and not even music, just areas of business and all that shit, being an athlete, a professional athlete, is the hardest shit you are ever going to do. Ever. You feel me? Especially in basketball, because like 0.02% of the people make it in that field. So whenever I have to do something, still to this day, whenever I have to do something, I just think about the shit that I had to like do in college, from classes to two-a-days to hell. Ain't nothing harder than that, bro.
Right.
Like, niggas used to have to wake up at 6 a.m. Like, not even wake up at 6 a.m. Like, we had to be on the court at 6 a.m. So you probably got to wake up at like 5, find some food, go on the court, condition from like 6 to 7. Then if you a good athlete, you feel me, like I was, you feel me, type shit. Like, if you good, you gonna stay there and shoot. So you shooting from like 7 to 9. From like 9 to probably like 3, you're in class. Then you're practicing again from like 3 to like 5. And if you are a good athlete, you're going to shoot again from like 5 to like 6. Then you go to class till like 9, 10 p.m.
Yeah.
Then you gotta make some time for the bitches on campus and shit. So now it's like 11. You feel me? Like, so
bro, got the biddies on schedule. That's crazy.
You gotta slide. You gotta slide a couple hours in for the bad hoes on campus, so you don't lose them to the football players and shit like that. So by the time it be like 12, from like 5 a.m. to 12, you've been doing shit. You feel me? So it's nothing harder than that. Like, I gotta sit here for an hour and record. Like, that's light. You feel me? I gotta sit here for an hour and edit some content. That's light. Like, you feel me? Like, it's nothing gonna be harder than that sports shit for sure. That's why a lot of jobs hire athletes and shit like that.
Right.
It ain't about to be shit harder than that. At least to me.
Nah, I feel you. Even like watching film, that's a big thing in comedy. Just seeing how your delivery is, where the laughs is at. Yeah. And that's very like a sports coded thing, like watching film and seeing like what you could do. Definitely like it's so funny, bro, because I think I hated all my high school coaches, bro. Like I don't think there was one that I was like, oh, that's big bro. Like I was mad at all of them, bro. But in retrospect, they was spitting. Like some of them was wild, but they actually had bars. I'm like, damn, that is
that
true.
shit. Was it like at a certain point for you as an adult where it clicked? Because I used to have coaches always tell me that shit. Like, you gonna think about this shit or you gonna regret the whoop-de-whoop. I'm like, shut your old ass up.
Thank you, bro.
Then I got to a certain age, I was like, hey, damn, I was kind of tripping.
That shit really true, bro.
I was kind of. How did it click, or when do you know like when it clicked for you?
Bro, honestly, bro, when I was trying to make this comedy thing pop, bro,
Damn.
all the coaches started like the Green Goblin. You gotta lock in. You gotta have a schedule. Watch film. Apply yourself. I was like, this ain't even me, bro. Like,
hey, them niggas, that's good. That's great coaching though, because they got into your subconscious,
bro,
in a fucked up way. They got into your subconscious to where that shit is, that voice is always gonna be there. So hey, that shit worked, dog.
It did, bro.
That is some good culture. That's comedy, bro.
Them voices finna outlive me, bro. I'm passing on to my children. I'm gonna lock in.
I only had one coach that I didn't like, but like you said, once I got to a certain age, I was like, oh yeah, that nigga was right.
He was spitting,
yeah,
huh?
that nigga was on point. I was just on bullshit.
Man, yeah, that's so funny. But tell me about the. You know, I know playing professional hoops, like you said, one of the hardest things you've done. Tell me about the transition into doing music as a professional, or like when you took it more serious. I know it's always been a part of your life, but when you took it like, all right, I'm going to do this. This is who I am. Like, what was that moment or those moments like, or that transition like, I should say?
So I played pro sports for a minute.
Yeah.
And you know, shit, I played a little while ago, so a lot of the other countries, they're a little bit more developed now to where they have, like, food delivery service apps and, like, you feel me, car service apps.
Right.
When I was over there, they had none of that shit. Well, they had it, but it's like, it was some bullshit, you know what I'm saying? So now a lot of players can be over there living comfortable, but I wasn't. And I was in some dope places, but it's just like, bro, like, when I leave the crib, my phone ain't working. Like, it was just tough, especially
like what countries? Not to cut you off.
So yeah, no, I bounced. It's gonna sound kind of spoiled when I say it, cause I was living in some dope.
The Amalfi Coast. I was Dubai.
I'm gonna say, which I was. Like, I was a young, snobbish like kid. Like, you feel me? My first time really being out of America. So, but yeah, my first place that I lived in Sicily, Italy, right on the fucking beach, bro. Like, I mean, I had a house on the beach. To where everywhere we had to travel by boat. And
damn.
Yeah,
okay.
That shit was lit. Yeah. But I'm like, you feel me? I'm fucking 20 years old, mad because I can't get McDonald's. You feel me? So I'm like, man, this is bullshit. But them niggas had gave me a Audi, an A7, like, gave it to me.
What? Bro. Okay.
I was hot. And I'm hot, like, fuck is it? Like, you feel me?
I'm going to let you go ahead, but damn, bro.
I'm on there like, fuck is this type shit? Like,
you
what
must have been really hooping. I need to see some highlights. They gave you an Audi.
I was nice, nigga.
No, you was, but Audi nice. That's what's up, bro.
Yeah, nigga. My first deal was a lucrative deal. Like, nigga, I came out of college set, like, type shit. You feel me? Like, I came out of college like, did some shit for my people, got my mom crib. Like, I was nice.
That's love. That's love.
But
They
yeah,
might have gave me a '96 Honda. How I was hooping.
you had to get them niggas a car.
Oh God!
Hey, you gotta pay us.
I got a car note. Wait, hold on,
You gotta pay us, nigga. Nah, but yeah, I lived in Sicily, Italy, like right on the beach. That was my first one. My second one was in Tel Aviv, Israel. I still say to this day, that was the best place I've ever been in my life.
Damn.
Besides the racism.
Okay.
Take that out. You put that shit aside, nigga. Whoo, Israel was lit, nigga. Besides the hate, but niggas that look East African over there, nigga, you gonna have a blast. But yeah, Tel Aviv, Israel.
Niggas thought you was Somali.
On the dead homies, like, yeah.
Figure it out.
They thought I was East African, so I would get a lot of hate. But I lived Israel, Tel Aviv. I lived in China twice for a year. Russia, this is where it started to get rough, boy.
Why you say that?
Nigga, you ever been to Russia?
No. all I know
Nigga said, why
Moscow.
you say that?
Nigga,
I was living in Russia, nigga. What are we talking about?
My bad. They gave me the Brittany Griner treatment. My bad, bro.
Nigga, Russia for the week. I was living in Russia. This the tail end of my career. This is what really made me quit, bro. I went from Russia to Poland, and then hey, look, you watch X. Hold on.
This nigga in labor camps.
I was getting my bag though, but I'm like, come on, man.
Yeah.
Like, come on, man. What the fuck we doing, dog? We went
I'm crying.
in back-to-back weeks in Poland, homie. This is kind of what really. This is when I knew, like, oh, I'm done with this shit.
Yeah.
In back-to-back weeks, so I get there. The team, we having a little bonding exercise and shit. These niggas saying, oh, we about to go to this club, like, as a team. So it's a bunch. It's only 3 Americans on the team at this point. The Americans is all black. Everybody else is Polish.
Yeah.
We gotta travel like an hour and a half in the freezing cold to get to this fucking club. So we fucking get there. We get to the club. The whole team is walking in and shit. The little bouncer checking people in. He looked dead at the Americans and go like this. He's like pointing at our team. He said, "No."
Yeah.
Like, you. Like, y'all not coming in. So the team was like on some like, well, we drove this far. So them niggas went in the club, had enjoyed their night, and we sitting in the car freezing cold. Like, we can't turn the heat on or nothing because it's going to waste gas. And gas stations out there is like 20, 30 miles in between each other. Yeah. So, yeah, that happened. Russia was a little wild. Then I was watching X-Men, and they was talking about where Wolverine was built at. And then, like, nigga, they was doing this long monologue, like, in the middle of nowhere, like, amongst nobody. And then across the screen, it said, like, Tarnoje, Poland, like, right where I was at. I said, hey, get me the fuck out of here, dog. I said, get me the fuck out of here. But, yeah, Poland. And then my last little contract was in Germany. I signed a 2-year contract for Germany. And I don't know, bro. Like, I got on the plane. And they was about to take off. I just left, bro. Like, I was done with it.
I can't do this.
I just got up and walked out my bags and shit. Still went to Germany. I just left and just quit from that day. Then I met one of my close friends. I shouldn't say met because I've been knew Rob, but I met. Why did I say it again? but me
ran
and,
into.
But me and Rob, we like linked up because he was doing the hoop and shit, and he had quit too. And then we both just kind of
like
linked up on the music shit, and that's when I started taking the shit serious.
What year is that? 2017 or
this is like 2019.
2019. Okay.
Like 2019 or so.
Okay.
I was doing music in 2017, but like around like 2019, like 2018, 2019.
I'm a lock in type shit.
Yeah, it was like, let's turn this shit up, bro. Yeah.
So how what was your mindset at the time? I know you'd hooped, made some bread, had some experiences, but like at least for me, a creative endeavor seems so not unpredictable, but it's not a straight path. You know what I'm saying? Like you kind of have to figure out your next step and then go from there. So what was your mindset like going into it? How was you gonna go about like getting the buzz or getting on the map, or was that even your mindset?
Shit, being honest, it wasn't my mindset, but what was in my mind a little bit was like, if I ever wanted to do this seriously, I got a large following from basketball already.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I could just kind of just embrace that warm following was my mindset. But like when I first started to release my first tape was in 2017.
Mm-hmm.
I was just young with just a bunch of money.
Yeah,
and I had no job for the first time. I quit hoop. So I was young with money. That's why my first project was like so like lit. It was like a turned up like type project like type shit. Just 'cause I was young, just with a bunch of money, I had the free time to do what I wanted to do. So I was like, "Fuck it, I'm about to start making music." I did it and dropped it, and people started liking that shit. And I was like, "Oh, well, shit, we on." So then from there, you know, a nigga just progressed with age and substance and the music and stuff like that. So I didn't really have a plan. It was just I'm young, lit with money and time. So I'm gonna do what the fuck I want to do.
No, I hear you, bro. And when would you say it really started picking up for you?
It really started picking up for me when I dropped Dollar and the Promise.
Yeah.
And somehow the Joe Budden podcast picked it up.
Fire.
And well, even before that, I think Lauren London had found it and like posted it randomly. So it was like shit like that just kept happening off one song. So I'm like, I kind of got some shit a little bit. You feel me? I'm like, you feel me? Like if people like that is just tapping in off the love, like I got some little shit going. So then we dropped a tape with that song on it and shit. That was curtains after that. Like, a nigga just been going up since. But yeah, when I dropped Dollar and the Promise and I start seeing everybody tap in, like all types of established like people. Like, I was like, oh yeah, I got a little shit. I got some shit rocking.
Hell yeah. Sometimes you just need that little bit of momentum and you like, oh shit, I didn't even know.
Yeah.
Just tap the nerve.
I didn't even know niggas was tapping in like that. But shit, like what about you on the comedy side? Like when did you really say, you know what, I could kind of put my leg in this shit?
Yeah. Damn, that's a great question. So I started doing comedy about like 3 years ago. July 22 was when I first got on stage.
Yeah.
How
was that?
Nerve wracking, but like I survived, and that was my mindset. And I was like, this is the worst I'm gonna be, and I still got laughs. I
was gonna ask you that. So I feel like as artists, our first song is trashiest shit we've ever made, right?
Yeah.
Was that kind of like your experience with your first time on stage, or was it just decent? It was decent to where you was like, I'm kind of nice at this.
So that I would say it was decent, but you are your own harshest critic.
Biggest critic, yeah.
Yeah, so you probably thought your song was trash. It was probably solid. It was probably decent. Yeah.
At the time, but if you play that shit right now, I'm saying you play it right now, bro. You'll be like, hey, get the fuck out.
Well, that's how I feel looking at all my old videos, bro.
Got you.
But it's crazy because I equated, like, I was very nervous. And I'm always still, like, I'm nervous, but it's more, like, excited. Because even if it go bad, I know how to get out of it. Like, even if my material go bad, I know how to, like, be likable to the crowd now. I feel more, like, experienced. But at first, it was like, it's like being a quarterback in the pocket. Mm-hmm. If that shit blow up, I'm done. I can't move. But now I feel like I could scramble if I have to, if that makes sense. So I feel like I have the tools to not be so nervous on stage anymore. But the first time, that shit was trash. Like, bro, I watched my old clips. I'm like, I can't believe niggas was laughing at this. Like, I really can't. But now I feel solid now. Yeah.
Do you feel like there's an element of the job that you know is critical for you to do or perform, but you hate doing it extremely? Like something that is necessary for your success in the comedy lane, but you just hate doing it?
To be honest, bro, all stage, I hate mingling, bro. Like,
you hate like networking?
Kinda, yeah.
What do you mean by mingling? You mean networking?
Yes, yeah. Okay. I don't. How do I phrase this? I don't necessarily hate it, but like it's not my favorite because I feel fake, bro. Like if I don't think you're funny, but you like the head person at the comedy store, or you a person I need to like.
That's that LA in you, bro.
Yeah, and I'm like, bro, but you like I don't think you're funny, so I can't like, hey, bro, what's the deal?
I mean, you can still be cheerful and jolly. You just ain't got to be like, I love your shit.
That's true, but I feel crusty. I don't know, man. That's something I gotta work.
That's that LA shit, bro. It's hard for niggas to be fake.
Yeah. Well, how do you feel about that? And in the music industry, it has to be crazy.
The reason why I asked, well, as far as networking and shit, bro, I'm the worst at it. Mm-hmm. Like cause first of all, I'm an only child.
Yeah.
I'm not a people person like that, And I rarely, although it may not look like it if you follow me on social, but I rarely drink like that. Like, I'm rarely in the networking. Like, I'm such a, like, business and work-minded person that I'd be like, damn near, like, going to events, bro, that's taking me away from, like, the gym and shit. You feel like that's taking me away from editing or whatever. Like, I hate doing that for sure because that's just not me. But the way I leverage that, luckily, I've got to a point now. It's like I don't have to network. I don't have to be outside. I could just be on the internet all day. Like that's my lane. You feel me? That's the shit that I know how to do. I can network with people on there. This ain't fucking 1993. I don't have to fucking go to the radio station and shake whatchamacallit's hand. Like I could have an internet presence, and engagements means something. Social currency means something to everybody. So if you have that and you have a following, and this person needs it, they gonna fuck with you. Even if it's fake, they gonna fuck with you. But I don't have to go to your club. I don't have to go to your event. Cause I hate fucking doing it. Like, it's just not me.
Yeah.
Also, I asked you that, like, what about the job do you, like, kind of dislike that you know is successful? Because as an artist, I hate performing. You feel
really?
me? I fucking hate performing.
Why is that, if you could expand on that?
Because the networking is a large piece of it.
Got you.
And I'm myself, and my music is me, but I have to, like, transform into the artist. And I don't always fucking feel like doing that. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of the times, especially with the music that I make, with it being R&B, it comes from an emotional place. And sometimes it could be from a place that I'm just completely over with. Like, you feel me? I got to sing about a relationship 3 years ago.
That I'm not even in the same mode.
Yeah, I hate that bitch now. Like, why why the fuck am I still on stage singing Would You Mind? And I'm like, nigga, I completely hate this hoe. Like, you feel me? Like I should be telling y'all the shit the bitch done did. Like, like I just hate tapping back into that. And then people be like wanting you to be who you are, like on social media, and it just be annoying. A lot of times too, like having a large women fan base, they will touch you the wrong way, in a way you don't want to be touched.
Bro, do you have any like horror stories about that? I mean, you probably got several, but like, what's just off the top of the head? Like,
bro, a girl bit me at a show once.
Oh,
exactly.
Where was this? How did this come about? Where was this?
I'm just signing shit.
Yeah,
like I'm just signing shit, whatever. Whoop-de whoop. And she said something like so fine, like I could bite you. Like at first she said it, and I'm like, okay, like, all right. And then, bro, showed up. By the time I signed and went on to the next, she bit the shit out of me. And I'm a dude, so the homies and shit is laughing. Like,
but you like,
this bitch bit me.
Yeah.
Like what is you niggas doing right now? Like, just gonna let a hoe bite me? Like,
yeah, bro. You got tetanus shot at everything. Nah, but
shit like that, bro. I had one situation where it was just too many women that I was involved with. They just let all backstage. So it's just a green room with me and all the bitches. I don't fuck with.
Nah, you gotta talk to your manager or something, bro.
Niggas don't give a fuck about me, bro.
Oh God, bro! Nah, you having a great time in there. You over there,
right? Like it's lit, right, nigga?
I'm in there playing Dr. Phil.
I guess going back to that, I don't like performing though. But that's about it.
It just come with a lot of extras. Like it's just I don't know why industries are set up like this, but everything is a social game. It seems like little bit.
For sure, it is, and you got to do what you got to do. But I try to limit it at least. You feel me? To keep my sanity for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it looks like you're doing a good job of keeping your own independence, or having not to rely on so many people in the industry, because you got your own thing going. You know, business. You have your own following, your own online presence.
Mm-hmm.
I guess maybe taking a step back just into like the day to day. I know earlier you said you had songs that may be more difficult to perform because you're coming from a different emotional place than when you wrote it.
Yeah.
Where does your inspiration or your writing process, or what is your writing process? So like, how does that come about?
It's a little weird because, being honest, I haven't wrote anything since like 2016, bro. So that's one way that I know I have a good song, and that's why I don't write, because all my best songs and like most well perceived music, I just like came up with the shit. You feel me? So I know if I gotta, there are a few cases where like a producer will like a beat so much that I'll force myself to write something out. But the best songs that I make, it just comes about. Like you feel me? So it can be, I don't know, something like about like a girl that I'm like recently involved with, and I'm like trying to ask her if I can come over type shit, and I don't know, something catchy will pop up in my head. I'll be like, oh, that's a cool little song title, and then from there I go to the studio, hear a beat that I like, and this shit just come out. But I'm not sitting down and writing nothing.
Yeah.
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 So.
I feel that. I feel like, yeah, it's just something very special about a spontaneous, either burst of inspiration or just coming up with something on the fly that's not. I feel like people can feel when something's rehearsed.
That's exactly why I don't write, because at least to myself, when I hear the music back, I'll be like, it sounds like I wrote it. Like I can hear myself like reading it.
Yeah.
In regards to your creative process, how's it go with like writing material?
Yeah, a little bit of both. I try to have like a loose outline
Yeah.
where I know what the joke is about and I kind of know what the punchline is. Like I know where the funny is at,
Mm-hmm.
but I'll go on stage and try to build around it. And then I'll do that several different times until it starts to flesh out into a full-fledged joke. And even then, I'll still try to add in an extra tag now and again, like if I feel it. Like I try to trust my gut more, but I'm very like analytical, like as a person.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
I was gonna ask that because I feel like, I mean, I'm not a comedian at all, but I feel like if I was to get up on stage and do it, I would have to write everything down to the fucking T. Because I feel like some shit might happen. I don't know. I get distracted, fuck around, get nervous, drop a line. Like, so you go up there basically with just an outline.
Yeah, but I used to be like to the detail, write it down. But then I was watching my film and I'm like, I'm very monotone because I know I'm reading this.
Got you.
So I'm like, let me loosen it up a little bit. So I was like, I have these two things I want to say, but everything else, okay, kind of, I know where I'm going. So I kind of, cause I want to go on stage and people feel like, oh, I just had a conversation with bro.
Yeah,
he wasn't trying to. You don't perform, you have a conversation. That's what I try to do.
Damn, that's crazy because like I know friends, right, who perform, and I hate performing, but I know friends who perform and they go up in between their songs and they talk, right? Which I do too, but they go up there, they talk, and they just kind of come up with it. But when I tell you, even the shit that I'm saying in between songs, I have written, you feel me? It's rehearsed, like, type shit, because I'll fucking go up there and not like the crowd or something in between the songs. Him saying, well, y'all niggas ain't fucking with me. Like, you feel me? Like, like I don't know. I have to every single. I have to write it down like a motherfucker. So that's interesting that you go up there and you kind of, yeah. So that's like real life crowd work. That's dope.
Yeah, but it's a process. It's getting more comfortable. How we LJ? How we doing on time, bro?
You're 32 minutes in.
All right. How much longer do we have left? I don't know.
Okay. I heard it was an hour, but I'm not sure. You can go for as long as you.
Oh, okay, for sure. Yeah, no, it's funny you said that about the I guess like the conversations you have with the crowd, like as an intermission, depending on how the show goes, because yeah, that's something that I always try to strike a balance with, like crowd work and my material, because it's going into the unknown.
Yeah.
Which is good when you in the studio coming from a raw emotional place or writing, but on stage is not always a place where you want to be ad-libbing or, coming off the fly.
You never know how the crowd gonna react too.
Exactly.
So you can rehearse and say, I'm gonna say this and I'm gonna do this, and that shit can go a whole nother way. Yeah. And I'm not a people guy like that, so I don't know, bro. I hope one day, you feel me, eventually I get to liking this shit, but as of right now, I thoroughly dislike performing.
Yeah, I mean, as long as you're staying true to yourself, man. You get, like, you don't get into art to do shit you don't want to do, really.
Yeah.
Like, you feel me? But it feel like, honestly, I feel you, bro. It feel like sometimes you trap yourself into, like, a fun job. Like, I don't know. I might not be making sense, but, like.
Elaborate.
All right, so you do music or comedy or whatever.
Yeah.
So, at least for me, for a sense of freedom or, to express myself freely. But it comes with, like, what you said, networking, performing.
Yeah, job is a job. I get you.
Yeah, because when the money is attached to it or the money come in, it's like, the money kind of your boss. But like you can leverage yourself in a way that you don't have to take every deal or have to take everything. But at a certain point, it's like, damn, bro, I gotta listen to my agent. I gotta listen to my manager. I gotta at least listen to the audience.
At least.
At least.
At least
You can't just go cuss out everybody at your show. I know you want to, but you can't just.
Yeah, no, that's why, at least to me, like, financial independence outside of music has always been something that's huge for me.
Yeah.
Because, like, you feel me? I make my bread in music, but I'm making enough money outside of it to where it's like, if I don't want to do this shit, I don't have to.
Yeah.
And if I don't want to do anything for months and months and months, I don't have to.
It gives you that artistic liberty.
Yeah, that's something that is big for me. And also just because I've never been comfortable with being, like, a starving artist, like creating from a place of like, damn, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to survive next month. Next month is never like comfortable for me. So yeah, independence just outside of one lane is big for me, because even business wise, if something happens tomorrow where I no longer want to be a part of the business that I'm in, I still have music. I still have, you feel me, monetization from social media, and so. It is what it is.
Yeah, several streams of income is the way to go. Yeah, for sure.
Especially in California, bro.
Especially in California, man. It's not easy out here. What in regards to the business side of things, I guess like how did you get into that, and maybe if you could elaborate on your business. Yeah,
this is gonna sound kind of crazy, but I have a cousin who's been locked up. It's like my older brother, like type shit, but you know, black people, cousins and siblings. He's been locked up for years, for like 15, 20 years, but that nigga has been running like his own trucking industry while incarcerated.
Oh,
so
damn.
Yeah. He been hooping.
That's some real hustle, bro. I really have no excuse, bro.
Right? I used to say the same shit. I used to say the same shit because I'm like asking this nigga like to borrow money from Cuz, and he like, bro, like,
I'm locked and I'm making it. Hey,
like, we got the same 24, nigga. Actually, I got half of that.
That
like,
might be the realest dude of all time.
Real nigga, yeah. But he would always tell me, because I was hooping at the time, he would always tell me, like, bro, this trucks is where it's at, this trucks is where it's at. I'm like, man, I ain't trying to hear this shit. And then, you feel me, one day I just listened. I was like, all right, let me try one truck. You feel me? So, end up listening to him. Got my first little truck. That shit was expensive to start. Probably by the time I started, I was out like 30 racks.
Damn.
But my truck, I got the first truck I got made 30 in a month. I was like, okay.
Yeah. I'm up.
Okay.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, I was like,
go.
I see what you're talking about. So,
yeah.
Since then, you feel me, had both feet in. It took some time to really get running, but got my fleet up. Like, got a couple more trucks.
Yeah.
And it's a real lucrative business. Crazy shit be happening, but you gonna make your bread out of it. For
crazy. Like what? You got a story about that?
I got a bunch, man.
All right, yeah, give us one.
I got a motherfucking bunch, dog. I got cause I like started this shit to like to basically help with my family members that did like long prison sentences that can't find employment.
Yeah.
So I done hired an uncle. And this motherfucker done went on a cocaine bender, and like we ain't seen that nigga for days. He got the truck, come back, the truck all fucked up.
Damn, bro.
I done hired one of my homies. One of my homies just had a short little trip, like an 8-hour drive he had to complete. Nigga stopped in Vegas, fucking got a hotel. He won't ever say he did, but I assume he got some strip. You feel me? Like it's Vegas. Nigga did what you do. You feel me? So he stayed in Vegas until like 4 in the morning, and then tried to complete the drive. Completely crashed the truck.
Damn.
Like, I had crazy shit like that just from hiring irresponsible people. But now I learned I never work with friends or family at all.
Business and family sometimes gotta be separate.
Ain't no fucking sometimes. Especially where we from now.
Bro.
Don't you hire no motherfucking family,
bro,
nigga.
crashing a truck crazy as heck.
Yeah, bro.
But you have a CDO or no?
Fuck no. Hell no.
Oh, okay. All right. You don't drive the truck sometimes?
No, so it's boxes. So you don't have to have a CDL to drive those. But it's box truck, so the 26-foot joint. So when I first started, I was driving one, but once I got up to 2, I haven't driven since.
Damn. Okay.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
the only time I will drive is like the situation I had the other day, like when a driver cancel, and then
Yeah.
I'll have to just like pick something up for him real quick, and then just take the shit to the other driver. But
Got you. Got you.
you know, trucking is a real lucrative business. You feel me? Especially for black men that got the time, and for you put in 6 months into that shit, like you could be up some crazy money. Even
Yeah.
if you want to pivot to something else, you could lock in for like 6 months and walk away with some racks for real.
Damn. All right. Yeah. Trucking business, man.
Yeah.
That's solid. Um. Shoot, we could wrap up with this one. Where what's next? Like it could be music wise, business wise, but like what's next? The next 5 years for you?
What's gonna be big for me next? I'm gonna still do music. I'm gonna always do music because that's
Yeah.
my extreme passion. I've been learning instruments as well, so that I feel like that's what's gonna be next for me. But I got so many dope producers around me that even the shit that I've learned within a 2 year time frame, it's just pointless to bring it to the table because this nigga been producing for 10 years. You feel me? So, but that's what's just gonna be big for me to do alone. But what I ultimately want to do, bro, is pivot into like content creation and streaming.
Okay.
So. That's what a lot of the content that I've been creating now is to kind of pivot into that. Amongst doing that, I'm still selling my music and still promoting my music, but
Yeah.
ultimately, not even the next 5 years, within the next like 1 to 2,
Yeah.
definitely gonna pivot heavy into streaming and content creation for sure.
This will be solid, bro.
What about you, fam?
Shit, man. I think this year I'm gonna try to sign with agency just on the content side, and hopefully that brings like some bread on the content side. Cause I'm just saying Instagram don't pay no money. You know this. And then additionally, just keep doing the stand up, getting more comfortable on stage, getting more bookings. I want to tour eventually. I'm thinking next year is probably a good goal for that. Just like local Bay Area, Phoenix, Arizona, Inland Empire, just little short trips like that.
Right.
And just build from there. After that, probably 3-5 years, maybe some full time stuff. Maybe do stand up on a cruise, like shit like that. But that's fun to me. That's interesting to me. So that's really just the goal for now.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro. I'm a huge fan. You super talented in that shit, bro. So yeah, man. Yeah, you keep going. Pause, balls to the wall. You talking about like 5 years full time, bro? I feel like you could for sure do it faster than that.
Yeah, bro. That's the hope, man.
Yeah.
That's the hope. But shit, my nigga Keon, bro. Appreciate you. Good seeing you, man.
Same, bro.
Yeah. Where can people find you? Like, drop the socials, man. Unshameless plug.
Yeah. So it's Xian Bell on every platform. It's Xian with an X, so XIAN_BELL. The underscore is on every social media application except for TikTok. TikTok is no underscore. So if you just, I'm the only nigga with their name spelled like that. So if you just type it in on any social media platform, it's gonna come up. So yeah, man. Thanks for having me. For sure.
Yeah, appreciate you, bro. It's nice talking to you. All right, man. I think we What was the runtime on that one? Like